Welcome to the Holy Shhh Podcast Smackdown post show for February 7th, 2025. It's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy, Coach DTM, aka King Coach to y'all. What's good?
It's Miinx Mayhem. Miinx of the Mayhem. Lo pasó.
Main event, Chuck Jordan is now in your city.
That mask.
He
man,
always gotta
Jacob,
go with the extra, like with the super extra intro. Like nobody cares, Chuck.
They do care. They do.
Who? Because I could say in the
My fans love the villain.
No,
damn
in
it.
the fan statings, I'm way above you, bro.
You definitely are. But to the few, the proud, I'm here for y'all.
Okay, he recognized it. I can no longer argue.
I am the villain.
We live. TikTok, Facebook, everything. Damn, it's all working. Shout out to everybody who's joining us. If we don't get to y'all, there's some new things. We really can't see all the chats. I'm trying to get a hold of all of them. But yeah, if we miss you, sorry. If you really want to get comments, your comments show up on YouTube or Twitch, and you for sure get it posted.
Make the announcement. Hey, we need moderators. Definitely.
Oh yeah, we are definitely looking for moderators. So anybody looking to join the Holy Shhh Podcast Network, hit us up in the DM. Got some paper to put in your pocket if you're interested. But anyway, let's get into this Smackdown. Starts off with fireworks are no longer needed to open a show. Just bring out Jey Uso. The Royal Rumble winner comes down to the ring, and he has to talk to Cody Rhodes. But he is interrupted by Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. Jacob let Jey know that the title is coming back to the family, but it won't be him bringing it back. This triggers Jey to hit Jacob with a super kick. All hell breaks loose. Cody and Jey knock the Tongans out the ring, and Jacob, or just one Tongan, they stand tall, but it sets up a tag team match for later on in the evening. Chuck Jordan, your thoughts on the opening of SmackDown?
All right, big cuss. You got what I mean? Don't get it twisted. It won't be you. Man, when he said that, I think I lost my shit. I was like, Fatu. I honestly, we said we were tired of the bloodline, and a part of me was tired of the bloodline, but it made so many stars outside of just the ones we normally see. Like Jey is extremely over. Fatu, extremely over. And did you see here, everybody, yeah. The whole building lost its mind. And then even later when Big Jim came out, I was just like, this family as a unit is over. And I enjoyed it, and I really like the fact that they said they've been eating for 5 minutes with Jey over and over again. And yet I really love this crowd. And I'm thankful for this crowd because they were on 10 the whole night. Because even when you partying like that 5-10 minutes, you burnt out. No. Cody's music hit. They was still amped as hell. Jacob came out. They was amped as hell. This is how you start a show. I wouldn't even mind if Jey went to. Well, I don't want him to fight Cody, but I wouldn't mind if they were all both on the same brand. But then again, you might have to spread some of that love up. But SmackDown, as far as the crowd goes, this is how it goes.
Definitely. Miinx Mayhem, you gotta, before you respond, you got a comment at the bottom says, can't wait for Miinx Meechin update tonight. Shout out Soto619.
Soto619. Me and you will forever have beef because you never let that shit go. That shit happened last year, bro. It happened last year, bro. Soto619. I plead for you to just let this go. It happened last year. It's a new year.
Your thoughts on the opening with Jacob, Cody, Jey, Tama Tonga.
For what it's worth, Jey, obviously, He's showing you why he deserves to be Royal Rumble winner. Look at how the crowd goes crazy every time this mofo comes out. Like you have like kids, adults, elderlies, people in nursing homes yeeting everywhere. So like, why? What's the issue with him winning the Royal Rumble? I don't get it. Who cares? Cody. Cody's gonna be Cody,
Pardon.
but you already know what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that heel Homelander Cody. Let's get it, because it's not gonna get better than that. I can't wait for that. On the other hand, Tamatanga, Jacob, I feel like they're just lost children in the WWE. They're trying to find a place. They're trying to find a place. That's all I can say. Like they want to be wanted, and Solo's MIA, and obviously Roman ain't offering them no handouts. So like, I just think they're trying to find their own way, which is cool in a way because I can see Jacob getting the push and how good he will be as an individual star. But what about Tamatanga? Because I know he's pretty beast too, but the way they're pushing it right now is that they're gonna, put him into a tag team title spot.
Yeah, Coach, your thoughts on the opening of SmackDown?
Man, kind of like Chuck said, man, this crowd was way better than the Cleveland crowd out here booing my girl Charlotte. Don't do that no more, Cleveland. Don't do that. Y'all lost LeBron for the same reason. Don't do that. All right. So, great start though. Great opening segment, man. Couldn't get no more turned up than they did, and it was literally for the whole night. Man, I just get that. It's a 10 just for the start. We ain't gonna get a rating right now, but that start, that ampness, fire.
Yeah, it's like like I said, you don't even need fireworks anymore. Just hit Jey Uso's music, and the show about to turn up times 10, man. Over ain't even a word for this guy right now.
Right. Yeet.
But anyway, after
is that the word? I think that's the word.
It's in the dictionary now. It is officially in the dictionary. Yeet.
I think it means over.
Definitely. But then we get into our first match of the night where Bianca Belair defeats Piper Niven and advances in the women's elimination chamber match. Miinx Mayhem, who brings the mayhem. Your thoughts on this match?
We all knew who the hell was gonna win. Was it gonna be Piper Niven?
I thought Piper had a chance.
She had no chance. Like, why put up a match when you know who the winner is gonna be? Duh. Like Piper Niven versus Bianca Belair. That's not a fair match. The way I see it, Piper Niven's not high up enough on the card to even be facing Bianca. So it was just I'm gonna eat you up match real quick, and that was pretty much it.
Yeah, pretty much.
We all knew Bianca Belair was gonna win. But for the record, now that we're here, who the F attacked Jade?
We ain't never gonna get that. It seems like they don't even care no more.
Right? I still want to know. It's still heavy lingering because I think it was Bianca and I think it was Naomi, and I think they were in cahoots with each other to do it. So, like, who attacked Jade? That's something I still want to know.
Yeah, I do want to know that as well. Maybe we get it before WrestleMania. Chuck Jordan, wait, 1 second before you get in there, Chuck. We got a comment saying, "Can all of you say hi, Kaylee?" Hello, Kaylee. From the Holy Shhh Podcast.
What up, though, Kaylee?
We got DJ Juggalo in the chat. I'm not even gonna say what he said. I'm gonna play it real quick. You can read it if you want. F Solos Coa. Okay, we're out of here before we get flagged. And once again, Kaylee, hello from the Holy Shhh Podcast. Chuck Jordan, your thoughts on Bianca Belair defeating Piper Niven?
Who we said hi to?
Kaylee.
Yellow. All right, now back to this match.
I thought the song was coming.
I honestly knew Bianca was going to win, but I really enjoyed seeing Piper get some offense in.
Yeah.
Like normally they just have Piper get manhandled, but Piper was throwing a lot of offense. She was throwing that weight around. Pun intended. Coach.
This was actually a shockingly good match, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. At first I didn't think I would, but I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely knew that Bianca better had came out on top because I can't really see Piper in it. It's not enough room for it. You know what I'm saying? So, just good match. That's all I got to say about that part, man. Piper, you did your thing. I like seeing them knees buckle too when she was trying to carry her to the center of the ring. Them boys,
we're getting shout outs in the chat. Can you all say hi to Bree? Hello, Bree from the Holy Shhh Podcast. What up, Doe?
Hello.
What up, Doe, Bree?
Yeah, that was a heck of a match. I think Piper. Something about Piper. I'm just really starting to like her, especially being the security detail, this funny role with Chelsea Green. It's all working out for me.
Hey, since we never talk about backstage, I want to shout out Chelsea with the one backstage later on in the show when she was like, "We just got to get your detail up." She's like, "How many people hate you?"
Right. They're adding somebody to this detail. They've been talking about it for too many weeks, man. We got to figure out who that's going to be.
I'm just saying, when everybody was coming to try to touch Chelsea's belt and saying they got next, and when her and B-Chin was going, she literally looked at Chelsea and was like, "How many people hate you?" And Chelsea was like, "Oh, like what?" Like, you know they hate you. How many people hate you? Like, jeez.
Right.
They said Brock Lesnar got Jade.
Let's pray now. Let's pray he did not. Let's pray he did. We don't. You gonna get us flag mentioning him, man? That man is wanted now, man.
I don't even say his name. I just say the incarnate one.
He who shall not be named. But next
the incarnate.
Up, DIY comes out to celebrate their Royal Rumble win, but out comes Pretty Deadly, demanding a title shot for all they've done for DIY. Nick Aldis, he seems to think it's a good idea and makes a tag team #1 contender match between DIY and Pretty Deadly right there on the spot. And DIY, they wasn't even dressed and ready. They had to wrestle in jeans and Timberlands. And with the short notice, Pretty Deadly gets the win over DIY, and they are now the #1 contender for the WWE Tag Team Championships. Coach, your thoughts on this?
Man, I ain't got no thoughts on this, man.
You ain't got no thoughts on Pretty Deadly?
I'm not even going to waste my time talking about them people, man. Go ahead, Chuck.
What's their little slogan they say? What's the slogan?
Yes.
They have a. Oh, I thought. You know what? I didn't even know that. I thought they were too busy, like being in the musical, to have a slogan. So
they took a break. They took a break. Are you speechless too?
No. Yes. I'm trying to think of positive things to say right now.
Put me in there. I don't give no 0 F.
Pretty Deadly getting the victory over DIY.
Can everyone say hello to Tony Hayes? What up, Tony Hayes?
Hey, Tony.
What up, Doe?
Please don't get us flagged. We know how you operate, brother.
What up, Doe? Tony?
I know I got something positive I can say about Pretty Deadly.
What's that?
I actually honestly like their tag team name, Pretty Deadly. That's about it.
That's all you got. Miinx Mayhem.
Go to Miinx.
Give us something, and they ain't giving us nothing.
They ain't giving us shit. All right, Pretty
I
Deadly.
ain't got nothing.
Pretty Deadly, your name is so goddamn far off. Pretty Deadly. Didn't I already say their name is Pretty? Because they look like some pretty hoes, and they look like they difficult, and like they gonna tell me to get off my goddamn car and pump some gas.
Wow. No respect whatsoever from the Holy Shhh Podcast.
I'm sorry. Out of all the goofy stuff that Pretty Deadly has done, and then there's whole musical with Tiffany type stuff, like their whole.
I will say this.
No.
As much as I hated the Miz.
No.
And I hated R-Truth as tag team. Y'all remember how much I hated that. If they put the belts on Pretty Deadly.
Let me ask y'all. Tell me y'all don't hear this music when Pretty Deadly come out. when I see them, the first thing I think about is you can look, but you don't.
Oh, wow. These are the number one contenders. Can y'all put some respect on their name? They might be the next tag team champions.
Hey, put some respect on the chest hair.
Shout out Ringside Renaissance says pretty deadly future Hall of Famers. What's up? What up, brother? Make sure y'all follow Ringside Renaissance, man. That was a crazy comment.
That was a
Definitely
horrible
was
take.
crazy.
That was a horrible take.
No,
Crazy.
that was a Miinx Mayhem comment
Right.
because I kind of got in a debate with him earlier about that. So
And you and the Slay Queen, you better believe as soon as this podcast is over, you will be followed. Appreciate you following us as well.
you can add me too. I'm nice. Don't add Chuck. He's not nice.
We got
I am nice. I just don't
where's that
respond.
comment at? Chuck looks like he has Alexis King's painted beard tonight. Yeah, that do look like his beard, man.
you.
Shout out Brian Pillman Jr. If you know, you know. Check out NXT Post Show, Ryan T, every Tuesday. But anyway, where are we at with it now? What up, though, to Matt the Duelist as well. Always giving us love in the Miinx Mayhem pod. Miinx Mayhem, what is it called?
Chat.
Miinx Mayhem chat. Check it out on Instagram. But yeah, pretty deadly. New number one contenders. No respect here. We just gonna move on to the next match, which is Drew McIntyre defeat
Baby Drew.
Big Jim and LA Knight to advance in an elimination chamber with an incredible finish. LA Knight hit the blunt force trauma on Jim, and at the same time, Drew hit LA Knight in the back of the head with the Claymore, getting the 1, 2, 3, advancing to the elimination chamber. Miinx, your thoughts on this match?
Let me go first before Coach. I just have to say this before Coach get up on here. I need him to hear all the disrespect.
Hear it all.
LA Knight, WTF. Mind your business. Get the hell out of the ring. Go do some gay porno magazines and get out of my face.
No
I'm
LA
actually
Knight
not
love for
mad.
Miinx.
No LA Knight love for me. I hate LA Knight. Oh my God. I just feel like one day, and I know a lot of people in the IWC say that he reminds you of The Rock, white version. But if you go back and look at The Rock's old matches and stuff, he's the white version of The Rock. Make it make sense. Calm down, Elon Drake. Go back to Maxim Models. Get out of here. I don't want to see. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Shout out Light Engaging. Miinx got fans in the chat saying, Slay Miinx. Don't hype her up, man. Do not hype me up.
Don't hype me up. Don't do it.
We try not to get flagged tonight, man.
We
already made it past the first 10 minutes. We good now. Unless
I do not want
we're on TikTok.
LA Knight in my face with his tight ass Wrangler jeans on. Like it looks like if it looks like he went like this.
Look at him.
It looks like if he went like this, like they just come off like a male stripper. I can't take him seriously.
Wow. Main event Dame is saying, nah, LA Knight isn't anything like The Rock. Shout out Main Event Dame on Instagram. I agree with you.
Shout out to myself.
I agree too.
I mean, shout out to myself because I don't care. But I'm just saying, like, if you really think about it, like, if he want to act like that and have no character development, he might as well just face Carmelo Hayes and lose at this point.
Wow.
Sorry, Ron.
Coach, I know you got something to say. The floor is yours. The disrespect to your boy LA Knight.
Okay, so where do we start? Miinx, you feel like you don't like LA Knight? Nah. It doesn't matter what you like. Listen, this is what it's all about. LA Knight is the new thing. Every time you got greatness, you're going to have people that come follow. You know what I'm saying? You had Michael Jordan, and then you had Kobe Bryant, and then you had LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna progress each time, man. You're gonna keep going. You know,
So you
you
saying it
don't want
gets
to give him a
worse?
shot.
So you saying it gets
Man,
worse?
just put LA Knight in the same breath with Kobe and LeBron. What?
Yeah, so you're saying it gets worse.
No,
Wow.
no, 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 no,
Yes,
no.
that's
It
exactly what
gets
you just
better.
said.
No, no. It
Anybody
gets
You
who
need to go
wants
better.
lay
to
down somewhere, coach.
unsubscribe, feel free.
Here, let me just give
That is the
you
worst take
a,
you've ever had. Go
let
lay
me
down
give you
somewhere,
let me give you a real take, man. Because
please.
y'all hating on my man LA Knight. The
Now
match
stand in
in
the corner
itself,
and think about what you
because
just said.
that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the match. The match in itself was a great match. I'm actually happy with Drew getting the win because I feel like he would be better with the feud in the next PLE. So I'm not mad at it at all. Even though Miinx came in hating on LA Knight from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy with Drew getting it.
Shout out before we get to the next one. Shout out Rose on TikTok. She says she thinks Solo versus Jacob at WrestleMania. We gonna get into
Ooh.
that. Trust me, I got some thoughts for the main event.
Mm.
I definitely got some thoughts. We got a comment for Tony Hayes says Chuck's chin is cold. Is your chin cold? Is that why you have that thing over it right
No,
now?
man, I'm jugging. You know, about to rob somebody later.
But your thoughts on
I'm
Drew
jugging.
McIntyre getting the win, Chuck?
I was gonna start off by saying I'm mad I went last, but the promo between these three, like like I said before with the fans were really into it. I liked how Drew McIntyre came out and said what he had to say, and then Jim was like, "Hey, man, you crying all the time. Like we don't know what you are. Are you crying, Howard?" And he was like, "Well, you're your brother." He was like, "Okay, well, I can say yeet, yeet. I can say no yeet, no yeet." I was like, "Oh man, it's good." LA come out, said a few catch lines, which he always does. You know, the one good thing he has is catch lines. Wrestling started, and let's be honest, the match was really carried by Jim and Drew, which is also, I don't know if anybody knows, the real person that Drew McIntyre was pissed off about getting over and not missing their spots was LA Knight. So I thought that Claymore to the kick at the end was personal.
Claymore to the kick. Gotcha.
The Claymore kick to the end was personal. It was personal.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Like when he kicked him in the back of the head, it was personal.
I got an unpopular opinion. You know, I was talking to Wrestling with Reddy. Shout out the whole main event crew, King Coley and everybody over there. But I said something in there. They didn't really like it, but I'm just going to say it again live on our show. Jimmy Uso's trash. I said it. He's trash. Ever since Jake took off, nothing is interesting about Jimmy at all.
You know, I ain't got nothing to say about that because a low-key part of me agrees. I can't even. As much as I want to say, Abe, you're full of shit. I can't even say that because a part of me agrees. Like main event Jay Uso, and then you got Jimmy. Like it's main event
mid-card Jimmy now.
Like picture it like this. Picture it like this. Like you have Jay Uso, fireworks, streamers, banners, the whole nine, like a band and stuff. And then and then you have Jay. It's like if you would move the camera and you see Jay, it'd be like a dark cloud with rain and him just right there. Like it just doesn't.
I agree and disagree with you 100%. And I believe it's the same thing we saw with Jeff and Matt Hardy. When they broke apart, one brother, of course, ascends more than the other, and the other one has to figure out their character. Big Jim ain't it. But we seen how long it took Matt. But once he came up with delete, he was bigger than for a minute than his brother was.
Damn you!
Right now, let me finish. Right now, Jay, they separated. Jay ascended. Jimmy was hurt most of the time. Now he's back and he's trying to figure his character out. But everything he's doing, let's be honest, is stuff that his brother's already done 2 years ago. So it comes off as corny and stale, which is the reason I said the Big Jim, well, I'm Big Bro. It don't work. He has to do like Matt Hardy and figure out his own character and then figure out it's like everything that goes with the character. You got to figure out the whole psyche and everything. He has to go back to the drawing boards. Do I think he's trash? I think he's better than Bachaloa, but out of the family, he's definitely bottom tier. So that's why I'm saying I agree with you because I think he needs to figure it out. The same way we said Jay need to figure it out. He figured it out and got over. Big Jim, changed the name from Big Jim to something else, has to figure it out so he can then ascend and get bigger. If not, he's gonna stay stagnant. He's gonna get fired soon.
Definitely. We got a couple comments about this. Tony Hayes is saying Jimmy needs to go after the IC title to get street credit. And then Light Skin Gaijin is saying, y'all leave Big Jim alone. You got to get it together, Gaijin. I'm telling you. I got faith in him. He will. But right now, in the words of Coach's boy LA Knight, nah, or whatever.
Nah. You know what's crazy? I agree with you too on that and I think when it really showed was when they fought each other. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of blame both of them because they both was in the match because it was a boring match. But after the match, you seen one continue to thrive and then the other one kind of sat on the sideline and cheered and yeeted on.
Right. Ringside Renaissance is saying, or he has to fall back and wait until Jay is ready for a tag team. He gonna be old and gray if he waiting for that. That boy on fire.
He ain't ever gonna get that.
No, like I said,
I'm telling you right now, if me and Chuck were in a tag team,
no,
and then can you shut up, Chuck? You always want to argue about some stuff.
You just said something that would never happen. So
I'm not in the mood. I am not in the mood.
Neither am I. I would jug on you.
But if
me and okay, fine then. If me and Coach were in a tag team, and let's say, they were like, okay, I'm gonna take you, Coach, and you're gonna go to the top. But Miinx, you just kind of just be there when we need you. You know, your time will be up soon. That's kind of the way it is with Jimmy and Jay.
definitely.
Like on top of that, Jimmy's accident prone. He gets hurt a lot.
Right.
But that should also
That's that
show
weight.
how much of his body he's putting on the it also should show how much he's putting his body on the line for the job and how much he's trying to get to G's. It's just that he's accident prone and he gets
Definitely. Breaking toes, hurting his back. Get it
That
together,
weight.
Jimmy. I got faith in you.
I still think that if he figures out a different character, like I said with Matt Hardy, I remember for a while everybody thought Matt was trash, and then Matt went and figured it out. Sometimes you just got to go figure it out. You got to, like I said, rebrand yourself. He's not rebranding. He's literally the same character that he was as the Usos.
But
he hasn't done anything. Even his theme song.
I'm not for
it's
sure.
like,
oh no, go ahead. Even his theme song, what?
Even his theme song, he did it when he was a heel, and now he's trying to be like a face like his brother, but it don't fit. Like nothing he's doing is working. It doesn't really fit right now. He needs to repackage himself and rebrand.
We got a comment on TikTok. From Lexi Santos. I'm just gonna say, maybe if I'm saying it wrong, but anyway, she says, Coach is comparing Jimmy to Matt Hardy. Does he realize broken Matt Hardy came 17 years after he started? That is
no, not Coach. Chuck.
That is,
I said it, and I mean it.
Wait,
Broken
you said
Matt
that was
Hardy
you said that was Alexi?
That was somebody. I can't remember the name.
If that was Alexi, then that was most likely my best friend, and you just got clocked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that is true, man. You comparing it to Matt Hardy, that took 15 years for Matt Hardy to become broken Matt Hardy. That's a long time if Jim gone.
All I'm saying is, for the longest, Matt Hardy was looked at as trash. He figured it out with a new character. I wasn't saying
years,
which
that's a
character.
long time.
Huh?
15
For a long
years
time,
ago.
he was considered trash.
It's a time difference too, though. Like back then, 15 years is not the same as you wouldn't take 15 years to do it now. That's a microwave era. So,
Yeah, you're right.
you know,
You're right. You're right. Let's keep this train here moving. Next up, Tozawa tries to get revenge for getting tossed out of the Royal Rumble, but it does not work as Carmelo Hayes gets the win and a W in the win column. Y'all already know. I was already going to you. This your guy, Miinx Mayhem. Your thoughts on Melo getting the W?
Carmelo
about
Hayes. Carmelo Hayes, lowercase.
Lowercase.
I hate you so goddamn much.
whoa! I didn't see that coming.
I'm just gonna say this. Like, if he just got the win over Tozawa, let me say that again. Tozawa, and he thinks he's the shit, which he's probably gonna think he's the shit next week. I hope somebody knocks him the hell out. Because what?
So you don't like that he don't miss, huh?
No. He always says, Melo don't miss. Motherfucker, you always miss.
He won and he hit a home run tonight.
Yeah.
He got a W.
Again.
A W.
Tozawa.
Shout out James.
Tozawa. No.
Yeah.
That's not really a win. That's like an easy win. That's like an adult playing ages 3 to 6 game and you win. And you think you're the shit.
Wow.
Wow.
Before you go, we got a comment for you, Coach. If Coach put on some glasses that Ron T wears, he would look like a buff Ron T. Wow. Wow. I never thought about that, but you're kind of right there. You are kind of right there. But your thoughts on Carmelo getting the win, Coach?
He definitely was supposed to get the win. But I mean, think about it. He didn't look for the fight. He actually didn't even want to take the fight. So once he seen who it was, he was like, "Oh, yeah, this is a dub. Let's go."
Wow.
So I don't blame you. Go ahead and get that dub on. You need it. You know what I'm saying? You've been taking them L's for a minute, so go ahead and rack them up in the win column.
Melo was money tonight. I don't care what nobody say. You got Nice Skin engaging in the comments. He's saying Miinx hate Melo because he don't miss. And he also said he is him.
He is she.
And then you got Tony Hayes saying Melo probably pisses all over the toilet seat. He misses. Ringside Renaissance says a win is a win, and Light Skin Gaijin is saying Tozawa held many titles in Dragon Gate. Put some respect on his name. Yes, they don't know about Chubby Tozawa. He was a problem back in the day.
But he ain't won shit in WWE. Whole different ball game. Next
Coach,
question.
Chuck, can we get some thoughts on Melo getting a W?
I think Wrestling Bow Wow, was smart on this one because at the end of the day, just like you got that one team on the schedule, it's like easy victory. Like I know for us Lions, every time we play the Cowgirls, easy victory. So it's like, hey, he got an easy dub today. Congratulations, Wrestling Bow Wow. This is for you.
Wow.
Okay.
And speaking of the Lions, I want to say thank you for my merch package today. Got a nice little hat, got some hoodies, couple of jerseys. I love working for you guys. Absolute best franchise in the NFL. But anyway, next up, where are we going here next? Charlotte comes out to see what Tiffy is all about. Tiffy says she's tired of being compared to Charlotte and asks her to choose her so she can prove herself. Charlotte says when Rhea was in the ring with her, she saw a kid, but with Tiffy, she sees a child. And if she wants to accept, if she wants her to accept a match at WrestleMania and make her famous, she needs to get on her knees and beg the queen. I told y'all, this is not about a title. Charlotte is the title. But anyway, then out comes Nia to let Tiffy know that she may not be the champion because Nick Aldis has agreed next week it will be Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE title.
Did you
you're waving your hand. What's popping?
TF at this promo segment, whatever you want to call it. TF. Can't say it because I don't want to get flagged. But
Tremendous flair. I agree. Continue.
There we go. Talk about it.
Terrific flair. Woo!
Tight little booty flair. That was a little
mean-
extra words, but yeah.
you mean
Wait, wait.
you mean long ass back SpongeBob body flare?
Hey, we're not talking about me.
A flare is a flare. A flare is a flare.
Go on with your hating comments, Miinx.
Oh well. Okay. So I just want to say, Charlotte Flair, stop trying to be a bad bee because you not. In that outfit, obviously, you got long back syndrome, and you don't want to see that shit.
Man, number one.
Get it off of my TV.
Man,
Two. Tiffany Stratton, beautiful. She looked beautiful. Who also suffers from kind of long back syndrome, but she could use a BBL. By the way, but Charlotte, on the real, I know how you were flat chested like a skateboard, like back in the day, and you got yourself some boobs. But go get a BBL because you desperately need it. Tiffany Stratton, you could just work on it a little bit, but what the F? And the whole fact that she said that Tiffany Stratton was a child, I don't think so. I just think, you know what? Tiffany Stratton, I'm gonna put it to you like this way. Tiffany Stratton is a hot new blonde on the block, and Charlotte Flair is just the Karen hating on her down the street.
And that was the hate for the day of Miinx Mayhem.
So, like I was saying, did you notice that Charlotte, she said she wants to be inspired, but after Nia talked to Tiffy the way she talked, did you notice Charlotte kind of? I'm gonna stick around and wait to see what happens here. I think Nia's the one that's going to inspire because right now Rhea and Tiffy are sounding like children. Fight me, no fight me. Nia like, challenge me if you want to. After I get the title back, we could do the Thug Thizzle. Hey, I hope she wins it back because I like my tribal queen.
I'm gonna jump in here. I'm usually the moderator. Let me get my goddamn opinion. This is a bullshit with Miinx. Charlotte Flair is the greatest ever. Nia Jax has no business being in WrestleMania. This is gonna be Tiffany Stratton, the princess, versus the queen. It's gonna be a hell of a match. Put some respect on Nia Jax. You sound like a fucking idiot. Coach, your thoughts.
Let me get in
I'm
here.
sorry, they haven't done anything with Tiffy yet.
Let me get in here before we get flagged.
Man, I'm a Charlotte fan.
Charlotte is definitely the name to be talking about right now. She is, like you said, she is the belt. She don't need no belt. She is the belt, right? But
yeah.
I will say this: Tiffy did not look good tonight when it came down to like being on the mic. She just looked like she got straight sun.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying, and it was not interesting at all. That's why Charlotte, and she said it. She was like, "Oh no," and that's where that child phrase came from. Like, you don't even know what to say. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? I was like, this is crazy. So normally she can kind of, get the crowd into it a little bit. I think everybody was probably in there like, what's she saying? Why is she in there? Right. And that's why Nia had to come out and try to at least save that segment. Like, no, don't worry about it. Don't say it enough, Tiffy. I got it. Maybe it's gonna be me. Like, but
what Coach is saying is what I wasn't articulate enough to be able to say. Thank you, Coach. But I was just saying, like, she seemed more interested once Nia started talking. And I'm not saying because I want to see a match between the two. It's just the fact that Tiffy seemed uncomfortable. And she just looked like, you're boring me like Rhea was. Like, y'all both want me to make you bigger and bless y'all with my presence. Why? I'm her. Y'all really thought, like she said at the beginning, y'all really thought after 14 months off, I was going to come back and not be the star? I'm me.
We got a question for you, Chuck. Is Tiffy, light skin engaging X, and also is Tiffy a face or a heel? I'm confused.
No one knows.
I think she's a face. The crowd reaction definitely a baby face.
No one knows.
Yeah.
And
I agree too.
We got Tony Hayes in the comments with a little randomness. I should have proofreaded this, but fuck it. I really think WWE needs a heel Japanese faction that has Nakamura, Tozawa, and some of them Japanese girls to rough shot all over the place. I'm for that. Light Skin
No doubt with
Gator
that.
says Miinx has the coolest mic. And he also says Charlotte Toes was doing the cliffhanger in the meal. LOL. Stop with the Charlotte disrespect. Hey.
Hey, I will say this: as great as Charlotte is, after you was talking about her pants on at the Rumble, all I could think about was who is dressing her and
Oh,
Raquel. Like, what are y'all doing with these women?
I just
That
want to.
should be
I got to
fire,
comment
bro.
on this right here. Charlotte has done it all. I wish AEW was better so she could be there and be a big deal. AEW is really going downhill. This is somebody who clearly doesn't watch the show. You WWE guys do that a lot. You talk about shit you don't even watch. I can tell AEW's on fire right now. They had a perfect 10 show. So you guys are just talking, enjoy your hearing yourself. But and another
They got
comment.
Tony Storm. Tony was great.
Tony Hayes say that wasn't me. Okay, of course you were hacked. Whatever.
I think AEW has Tony Storm, and I think Tony Storm is great.
Thank you very much. They had a perfect 10 show. Go check out me and Ball Bros post show. You got everybody on fire. Mercedes just gave birth to Harley Quinn, who's doing incredible. Ricochet is doing the best work of his life. I mean, get out of here. You're not even watching the show, Tony. Next up, though, we got Alexa Bliss defeats Candice LeRae.
Great match.
Alexa's black. Your thoughts on that, Chuck?
Great match considering knock off the ring rust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She missed a few spots, but even Candice botched one when she was supposed to do the headbutt in the corner. Alexa tried to grab her and pull her up, but Candice just fell back, and I was like, ah. But I just still thought for her this to be her first official match back after 2 years. Was it 2 years? Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
Great match.
She didn't have that little baby belly with them high riser pants that most moms come back with. So kudos for her staying in shape. Miinx, your thoughts on Alexa Bliss getting a dub?
Obviously, it was gonna be to Alexa Bliss. That's just common sense, right?
Definitely.
Like, she just came back. They want her to get some wins. They want to put her in a title picture. So obviously, she was gonna get a win. It's not surprising. WWE, you do this shit all the time. WWE surprised me. WWE, y'all getting boring as fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like the Royal Rumble, that was crazy as hell. But y'all getting boring. I can tell
Yeah.
your stories before they happen. Surprise
Yeah.
me. I want to be shocked. I want to be flabbergasted. Do some
I
shit.
agree with you, Miinx. It's taking a little bit of a dip after Rumble.
Yeah.
Joe Gacy. Was it Joe Gacy? Is it Joe? The Wyatt, that's the pig.
Yeah.
During Alexa Bliss's match, he had posted on Instagram a picture of the Wyatts, and I couldn't really understand the caption, but it did happen at the same time as during Alexa's match, which I thought was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that was dope, but definitely. Coach, any thoughts on Alexa Bliss?
I was happy to see her come back, and I'm glad she got the win. You know what I'm saying? Get the ring rust off. You know what I mean? Show that she still got it. Let's go. Let's see what's next for her. And if you need to be, if you need some more electrifying life in you, Minx, just take like two metal pieces and put them in a socket,
What?
and that'll get you
What?
some electricity. That'll
What?
get you going. That'll get you
She's trying
going.
to get you electrocuted yourself. Don't do it.
What if? What
That'll
if?
get you
What
going.
if? Oh my god.
Tony Hayes says he's rebuttaling saying, actually, I have watched most of every episode of Dynamite, Collision, and Rampage and all of the pay-per-views. Well, then you do drugs then. I don't know what this is. I cannot tell you, sir. Say no. I gave up weed about 6 months ago. I've been thinking better. I've been awake. Give it a try, man. I'm telling you.
On the other hand,
Never.
I have not. So I'm gonna tell you right now: is you smoking the crack? Like, I have not quit smoking weed or quit drinking. But
I
I'm gonna
thought
tell
she
you
said I
straight
have
up.
not stopped smoking crack. I was about to be like,
I
what?
did too. I thought that too for a second. I was like, whoa.
Oh, sitting there
No.
like,
Whoa.
So
I
are
thought that
This
was
you
guy
coming
done?
though.
through. Like,
Are you smoking crack? And to be honest, like, could you get me like a big ass 80-inch TV for like $5? I'll give you like $20 and 240s. Like we
Oh my
good.
God, where's this show going here? Let's get back on track here, people.
It's
How about
it's after midnight. You know how
it
she
is after
gets.
midnight. This how I get late night. I hate these 3-hour shows, man. But Street Profits go dark in they
Oh,
vignette. Coach, your thoughts on that? I kind of like what they was
I
talking.
was I was feeling that one. I'm 100% on board with this version of the Street Profit, and they
Oh,
didn't
my
really
bad,
have to
Coach.
change much.
My bad. 1 second, Coach. Shout out Uncensored Society Podcast, aka Leah on TikTok. Appreciate you. My bad. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, I definitely love this version of the Street Profits, and they didn't really have to change much. You know what I'm saying? They can still want the smoke,
Yeah.
and Martez is just man, him boy, he's something different. I like that. I like that. Like, hey, go on, Ted. Let's go. Let's go. That
Me.
boy he like the non-indicted version of Diddy. Go ahead.
God dog it, coach.
He didn't pause on that one, so yeah,
Yeah, he definitely did not pause. You like the Prophet's new dark side, Minx?
Yeah, but I still think Montez Ford needs to ditch the other guy because the other guy is still boring, and I still don't find him entertaining at all. Montez Ford as an individual wrestler would be great.
Yeah.
Ditch the fatty, and let's go.
Wow.
We do not
Shit.
fat shame.
On that cue, I mean, no pun intended. No, I'm gonna bring in Chuck on that note. Your thoughts on Street Profits?
It was great. Tired of her fat shaming. Oh, and by the way, how y'all gonna show that vignette after Pretty Deadly get a dub? That was pretty weak.
Yeah, that was pretty weak. Definitely pretty weak. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I agree with Meeks 1,000%. I think Montez is the star, but something about tonight, I took Dawkins a lot more serious than I did Montez. He still had that little goofy presence, but something about it, was a little light bulb went off in my head tonight. Like, whoa, Dawkins might be on to something here. And Tez was just still kind of goofy. That's what pissed me off about him sometimes. Like, this is wrestling. Take this shit serious, you bastard. But
The only
anyway,
thing that worries me is the same thing, like I always tell you about with the same thing with Otis. When they took Tucky away and they thought Otis was going to ascend to the greatness, Otis didn't do nothing.
yeah,
And that is my fear with Montez is they'll take Dawkins away and then they'll fire Dawkins. And then they don't do nothing with Tez and he's just stuck being complacent.
right.
Like if you're going to do something, then do it. But if you're not, leave it alone. Because like I keep seeing Otis with Tozawa, and I'm like, bring back Tucky at least. At least that was a good team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get to a couple comments real quick. Make sure everybody go follow Uncensored Society on TikTok, Instagram, dope content. And shout out CJG87 says Montez Ford would be like a Sheldon Benjamin. That is a very, very good comparison. And Tony Hayes says, I have a bong that is taller than Minx. I believe you, sir. I believe you, sir.
Oh, so we're short shaming now.
Hey!
We're short shaming now? When y'all just told me to not fat shame. So we're short shaming now.
I didn't say nothing.
Like it looks like it.
I knew
That was in the
those are
comment
your
section.
those are your friends, huh, Chuck? They just hate
No,
me.
they're just in the comment section.
No, okay. He called all his people on me like a snitch.
I'm
Wow.
I'm using the phone to be on the platform. I can't do nothing.
Now we get to the main event of the evening. Cody
Was it
Rhodes and
really
Jay
the main
Uso
event?
get the win over Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga, but they did not get the last laugh. Solo Sikoa shows up, returns, hits Cody with the spike for SmackDown to go off air. Is it just me, or did y'all think for a second that was Zilla Fatu? I was like, is that Zilla? And no, it was Solo Sikoa.
I don't want to fat shame from being a fat guy, but it was too large of a person to be Zilla.
Facts. Well,
Yeah.
Zilla's been picking up weight, but your thoughts on the main event, Chuck?
I did enjoy the fact that they built like even with Braun Strowman earlier, it said Jacob's a monster. He's an animal. I really like how they even though he gets knocked down, he doesn't stay down at all. Like even when he got Cody cut it off the top rope, it was one threw him off. Like it was like I like that they're building him up like that, and it took for Jey Uso to suicide dive and take himself out the match to take Jacob out the match.
Mhm.
The thing I don't like is, but it always happens where you got a tag team where one guy's built up so strong and the other one's not built up as much as this is what 2 or 3 weeks in a row Tama Tonga is taking a pin. And it's just like if they that menacing and they causing that much ruckus, why they keep losing?
Facts. Got a couple more comments before we get to Coach's opinion. Light Skin Gauges says, we love fun sized here. We're getting some love for Miinx. And Tony Hayes says, it's a tall bong. She is just a bit shorter. Just a bit. He wants to make sure. Just a bit, though. See?
Okay, I now don't like you. Don't
He
post
gave
any of
you a
his.
little prop. He said the bong.
Hey,
just-
it's
A
just-
little prop.
You're not short. You're not short.
If you want your, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you want Abe to post any of your comments ever, you better pay me $200.
Is that a threat? We don't threaten people here.
That's more of a
I
bribe.
do.
That's more of a bribe.
That did sound
No.
bribery.
Miinx of Mayhem will threaten anybody. Not
Yes,
the
she
Holy
will.
Shit Podcast. This is Holy Shit Podcast is out of it. So all those 4 big black dudes right there. Don't be scared of them. Be scared of me.
She
Tony
said
Hayes.
she brings the mayhem.
One.
Watch your back, Tony
Two.
Hayes.
Oh yeah, Ron's not
Or
here.
your kneecaps, whatever she can reach. That wasn't a shot. That wasn't a shot. There wasn't a shot. That wasn't a shot. I swear, I love you,
Dude,
Miinx.
I will hit. I will break both of your kneecaps and run. You will never walk the same after that, bro.
Oh man, no, you cannot win, Tony Hayes. Never. Miinx will always get the last laugh, the last hit, and everything. What is this? Who is this? Critical Rick, is that your real hair? I'm
Ooh.
assuming they talking about Coach. Is that your real hair, Coach?
Oh yes, it is. I've been growing for about 11 years now.
11 years and still growing. But your thoughts on the main event, Coach, since we're talking about your hair. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let's go. No, it was a good. I definitely kept saying like, where the heck is Solo?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was put in the chat not too long ago like, where did Solo go? Because I just knew he was gonna come back at the Rumble, but he didn't. You know, so he came back in Solo fashion with the. Do they only got the one hoodie?
They keep a black hoodie on deck in WWE.
Yeah, like everybody just got that same one hoodie. I think it just be over there by the announcer's table. But good match. I do like the fact that Fatu is that guy. You know, he that one. And I also like the fact that they let Jay be the one to get him out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it just helped Jay continue to build like he's been building.
Did you notice Fatu was wearing the black Air Force Ones?
Yes. Jacob was wearing the black Air Ones with the white laces.
Medicine.
That man is a goddamn menace to society. We
Yes,
got so is Miinx like a mean old little snapping turtle? Enough with the Miinx slander, Tony Hayes. And
Enough.
It's not Miinx slander.
Chuck, you can answer this one. What role do you think Solo will play moving towards Elimination Chamber from CJG 87?
I think he's going to help make sure Jacob gets into it.
Okay.
Because Jacob, question for you: why is Raw only doing 1-on-1 for the elimination, but SmackDown has 3-on-3s?
Right, and then I think Chelsea Green and Naomi is a 1-on-1 too. That's weird.
Yeah, but it's like CM Punk had to fight one person to get into this thing. John Cena ain't got to fight nobody. And then they was like, Drew, Jimmy, and no. And now they like next week you got what's my man's name?
Brian.
Braun, Jacob, and I forgot who he was talking to. Oh, Priest.
Yeah, Priest.
So now it's like, what is up with all these three man eliminations type thing for the? I don't know.
Could be all the layoffs. We about to get to that towards the end of the show.
Layoffs?
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's finish
What?
the main event. Speaking of main event, Miinx, your thoughts on the main event? Any last thoughts?
Unless Cody turned into Homelander.
Tony Hayes, I already have a broken leg. I am gimped already. Miinx, you so mean. You ain't
She's a
seen
bully.
nothing.
Don't worry, she's a bully.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Tony. But you said unless Cody goes Homelander, but you're not interested.
I'm not interested in anything Cody does unless he goes Homelander.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Like, I loved Cody when he was a heel, and if you ain't going Homelander, Cody, then get off my screen, bro. Because I want you to be Homelander. I want you to crash the hell out and beat up everybody. I want you to be a heel, a villain, a bad guy.
Yeah.
That's
Can we
when
go back for a minute?
That's when Cody shines the most. I just want that for him. Is that so bad?
No. Not at all.
Can we go back for a minute?
What are we going back to? Go ahead. Take us on a
Can we go back to Kevin Owens' promo on Sami Zayn when he was like, I thought we were friends. If anybody would have attacked you, I would have had your back. And you sat there and watched. But when somebody attacked Roman, you ran and did whatever you could to make sure he was okay. But you sat and watched me get destroyed.
Yeah. Is it just me or is
Kevin be right?
Yeah, no matter how sadistic he is, he verbalizes it to where you got to think about it and be like, man, he actually right.
Yeah, Kevin is right.
Yeah.
Kevin, they need to market that shirt more. Kevin is right. Just that's all it's got to say. Kevin is right. He was right about Cody. He right about Sammy.
I tried to get that shirt. It's they only have it on smalls now. It was a limited time. I wish they would just make it like how Jay's Yeats is. Like once they run out, they change the color and do something else with it. But
you know who wears
it was a one-time thing.
Me.
Huh?
My birthdays. I said, you know who wears a small? Me. My birthdays.
But you don't like Kevin.
Yes, I do.
Since when? You always talk about Kevin.
You don't know my You don't know my life, Chuck.
God. She like Kevin. Kevin's one of her faves. I will second that.
All right. Well, I was wrong. I apologize. You said you wear a small. I got you.
Let's put a bow on SmackDown before we get to some news here. Coach, 1 to 10. What you giving tonight's show?
I think I'm gonna go with an 8. I'll go with an 8.
8 from Coach. Chuck, 1 to 10. What you giving SmackDown tonight?
I think Ron would probably go with a 9. I want to go 7. But that intro and Charlotte Flair promo and even the ending was, I'm going 9.
9 from Chuck. Miinx Mayhem, what you giving SmackDown tonight?
8.
8. I guess I'm going to be the villain tonight. I'm giving it like a 6.2. You know,
I can't have the highest. I'm going 7.
It felt like a raw cycle. Everything
I'm
that
going
was
9.
Good, everything
right,
that was good
we're gonna switch. I'm going 7.
Show,
he's going 9.
Everything that was good about tonight's show felt like a recycle from Raw. Jay recycled. Charlotte recycled. It just, I don't know. Wasn't nothing that
well,
you know what's messed up about you saying that? Now that I think about it, it probably was, but the crowd was better for some reason.
Yeah.
Like Monday's crowd sucked.
Yeah,
even though it was rinse and repeat, it hit home tonight, which is the only reason I would give it a better grade than Raw.
Yep. Shout out Ringside Renaissance. Kevin Owens is still right. This brother is always right.
Man, Kevin is right.
And then you got Tony Hayes says, I feel your pain, Chuck. Now I get it. Yeah. Chuck get it every day from Miinx. So welcome to the club, sir.
Yep, Miinx is a bully.
Welcome to the
I'm
club.
not no bully.
See, she just attacked me.
I'm not
She's
a
attacking
bully.
me.
You just play with me too much, and you're not about to play with me.
Damn.
She's attacking me. All right, let's get to these releases.
Yes, we got some releases from the WWE. Some shocking, some I enjoy, but here we go.
How do
Cedric Alexander, Blair Davenport,
say goodbye?
Sonya Deville, and
Whoa, wait, what?
AOP with Paul Ellerling have been released from WWE. All of them are instant releases except Sonya Deville. She has a 90-day waiting period, but the rest of them can show up on AEW next week if they would like.
Sonya?
Let me get my thoughts real quick on just, I don't care about none of them, but Cedric
No more
Alexander,
KFC?
the Hurt Syndicate is about to be 100%. Bobby and Shelton Benjamin are AEW tag team champions right now, and they killing it. Adding Cedric Alexander is going to be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to the Hurt Business, aka Hurt Syndicate, is 100%. Any thoughts on that?
I hope they take I hope Bobby I think it would I don't want to say it because I think it would be dope, but I think it might be roadkill. But I wouldn't mind if Cedric comes in, joins Bobby, and brings in AOP for some enforcement.
Yeah, definitely. I see Tony Hayes in the comments agreeing with me. Tony Hayes to AEW, it is happening. I cannot fucking wait.
You said Sonya, who else?
Sonya, Blair Davenport, AOP, and Paul Ellerling.
I'm trying to remember who Blair Davenport is.
She was drafted from NXT. Ron can educate you. She was remember she
had that black and white hair, didn't she?
Yeah, she was beating up Naomi for like a week or two, and then they just put her off to the side.
Oh, okay, I remember her now. You're right.
Yep. Ooh, got a good one from Light Skin Gage, and give me Blair and B Priestley back in stardom, screaming Momo. Yes, 1,000% Light Skin Gage, and a lot of people won't get that, but B Priestley, yes, 1,000%, man, 1,000%. And oh my God, I'm not even gonna read this. Okay. And then Light Skin Gage and also says it's okay. I can handle Miinx. No, you can't, sir. No, you cannot. I don't even think.
Wait, go back to that other comment. What that other comment says?
That other comment said Miinx equals mean girl.
Go follow me on Instagram and then send me a message, and I'll show you how much of a mean girl I can be. Because I swear
to God. Is that like foreplay or date talk? I've been out the game for a minute. I don't understand the language.
No,
it means you want to F with me, then F with me and to my inbox, and I'll show you how much of a mean girl I can be.
No, Mink's on that Dave's love. She on that let it try me. I'm gonna kill his whole family. I'm like, chill out. Chill out.
But yeah, shout out all these releases. That was crazy, man.
The Sonya one shocks me.
The Sonya one really shocked me. I thought
she was just active, like physically active, like in the ring active.
KFC just got eliminated from the Rumble.
Right. Now it's just a two.
And it was backstage all on Raw, remember? They were all like huddled up when somebody was coming to the ring.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But best of luck to Cedric Alexander. Me and Bro will be covering him next week or whenever he shows up in AEW.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. Tony got a good idea for Blair and Sonya. OnlyFans. You never know, man. You know? and Light Skin Gage says, don't doubt the gauging now. He's saying he can handle Miinx. Hey, nah, what they talking about in the chat now? What they talking about in the chat? Okay.
Miinx be having a chat blown up.
Right. Why the hell do y'all always do this to me?
Hey, yay. You know what I mean? Shout out Light Skin Gage. What up, brother, man? But anyway, where are we at with this? I think we're at the end of it. I do got one more thing. We had this post earlier today, and I just wanted to get coaches and we get everybody's opinion of these post here if I can bring it up real quick. Coach,
Talk about
marry, date, or pass. We got Nikita Lyon. We got Jada Parker.
Mary. Date.
So go ahead, give it to her. Who you got? Who you gonna marry?
Oh yeah, man. I'm definitely a part of the Lion team, so I got to marry Nikita, and then Jada Parker. Oh yeah, I got to date Jada.
You passing on Lola?
It's just how the cookie crumble. It's nothing against her, you know what I'm saying? But I always been in love with Nikita since before she got injured. That last injury.
Oh my sweet baby Jesus, Chuck, can you give us?
I just got up on Jada. I've been hey.
Chuck, give us yours. Who you marrying, Chuck?
Even though she cheated on me, you know I got to marry Jada Parker.
Okay, we marrying Jada Parker. Who we
I
dating?
am dating Lola.
Okay,
Little Spanish fiesta that time. And I'm passing Nikita over the coach.
yeah.
Talk about it. You did it right.
Me and
You
Chuck
did it
got
right.
the same thing. I'm marrying Jada. I'm passing on Lola, and because I'm a fan of Dr. Umar, Nikita, not having it.
Give me some, coach.
But let's not be sexist here. You know,
Bring Miinx up for hers.
let's bring up Miinx so Miinx can give her thought on who she got here too.
Why is Damian Priest not on her list?
Hey, I don't know, but Miinx, who are you marrying? Who are you dating? And who are you passing between Roman, Dominic, and Cody Rhodes?
I'd marry Cody. I'd date Roman. And I wouldn't say pass on Dom. I'd like unalive him. But yeah.
Okay, good picks. If you guys are on following us on any platform,
Miinx.
What?
If you replace Dom with Damian Priest, where you go then?
ooh,
Then I'd go to marrying Damien, the Puerto Rican Boppy.
okay.
And then I'd go. I'll date Cody, and I guess I'm passing on Roman.
That is a great choice. That's a great choice. Leave that conditioned hair bastard on the curb. Anyway, if you guys are following us on any platform, make sure you've head to this post, put your comment below. Any last thoughts before we get out of here, guys?
This is the show where you just kick somebody when they're down, man. I just see that now. You know what I'm saying? My man Roman down, and you just came in with another curve stump. Talking about
3 curve stumps to the man.
Right.
Hey,
See.
oh well, I don't like them. I never liked them, and I never will like them. It just is what it is. I'm a Cody guy. Where we at?
Cody like
Where we at with this? A couple comments. We got CJG says Miss Parker getting married on God. I agree with you, CJG. I agree. Ringside Renaissance is saying, oh no, that's Ringside Renaissance says Nikita gotta go. Yes, that butt a little too big. I don't like a big mayonnaise ass. You know what I mean? I just can't do it, man. Them big mayonnaise asses, they good around their 20s. But 30, it's like, nah, man, keep that little mayonnaise butt. But Tony Hayes saying, I would have Lola as my right-hand man, enforcer in business and practices. Yes, I'm with that. We got Evan in the chat saying Jimmy Uso for Money in the Bank. I don't know about all of that. I wish that brother the best
that's
of
a
luck,
long shot.
he's not ready for that.
That's a long shot.
Long shot.
Not at all.
I'm not even gonna post this with Tony. One last thing before we get out of here. We got Light Skin Engagement saying Chiefs for the win on Sunday. That is all. That's who I'm going with too, because my Lions, as you can see, they are from the NFC. And if they ain't winning it, I ain't rooting for nobody from the NFC. So let's go, Chiefs. 3-peat. Patrick Mahomes, get the job done. Any last thoughts before we get out of here, guys?
Shout out the referees. Let's see what they do this
Sunday.
Sunday.
There you go. Let's bring him up in the main screen. I like that hat. Chiefs. Let's go all day, every day.
You know,
Shout out to Don DO3M. This dude doesn't read Instagram comments. Yes, I do. I just read it. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. You know what? Dom M3, just for that comment saying Cody Rhodes, this is for you, DO3M. I didn't think I'd get a chance to play that, brother. I appreciate
My
you,
father
DO3M.
said
I will always read
when I
comments.
was
It takes me
younger.
a minute to get to them, especially Cody Rhodes comments. That's my guy, number one wrestler in the business. Next time you guys will see us. Now, what was the laugh for? What was the laugh for? Y'all say something funny? I say anything funny. I even got Evan. Evan said I'm cooking. I am cooking. Cody is
Oh
that
man.
guy. Jay Uso came looking for him. Cody didn't come to looking for him on Raw.
I don't know if you cooking or if you just burning
No, this is
popcorn,
cooking.
but
This
go
is
for
marinated with all the fixings.
Marinated
Yeah,
Ramen
look
noodles.
at the Eagles in the chat. Look at the Eagles in the chat. Shout out CJG87, man. I haven't seen you in the chat before, but I appreciate you, and I hope you come back Monday Night Raw. That'll be the next time you will see us all live for Monday Night Raw post show. If you are following me on my personal channel, I am doing an NFL Super Bowl Sunday kind of thing. So if you're watching the game, check me out on my personal channel. I am going to be talking Lions. I don't give a damn. So just get ready. And light skin engaging, you know I'm using season and Lowry's all day. But till Monday, y'all know who it is. It's your boy ABE from DET.
It's Miinx Mayhem, Miinx of the Mayhem, Miinx who brings the mayhem.
My name, Chuck Jordan. And I'm about to go jug something.
the boy King Coach, man. We'll see y'all on the next go round. Let's go.
Who gave him the muscle comment? He done flexed about 10 times since you said he was a big guy, man.
Because I did 2 of those today. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel it. You know.
I don't think your guns can deflect these guns, son.
Appreciate everybody in the chat.
I don't know. These boys right here.
Thank you for giving me a reason to play Cody's music, man. I appreciate that. I thought I was gonna go a show without playing it, but because of you, it got played. But we'll see y'all next time. You've been tuned in to the Smackdown post show, and this has been the Holy Shhh Podcast.